today, or this time, I'm going to go to Bandos. I have more trouble with Bandos than I do with any of the others, so I saved him for last. And, yeah, that's the way it has to be. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I have backlash again. And, yeah, there we go. And so today, now we're going to go to Bandos, and I'm going to show Dot how I do Bandos. It's pretty much the same way as I do any of the others. It's just he's a little bit harder for me right now. I don't know why. I think it's something psychological. Bandos was the first one I ever went to, and I died. I went with a team of five, I think, and I died. And a trusted friend of mine picked everything up and gave it back to me. But yeah, it was not fun. I do not like Bandos to this day. So we're going back there. Um, I'm on a little bit earlier than normal than I my schedule says, but that's okay. And I forgot to mark the stream, but I'll do it afterwards. I'll change the title to include Bandos. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've only gotten a couple hours sleep, but that's the way it is. And I don't know. Oh, that's my alarm clock telling me it's time to do something. Pray, something. I don't know. I don't want to fight you. I want to go up here. Anyway. Oh, sorry. Oh, I don't want to turn my screen. There I go. So, I am going to do Bandos now and see how that turns out. Yep. See how soon it is before I have to telly out. Ugh. My character, geez, she does whatever she wants. So, if you are returning, thank you. If you're new to my stream, thank you. Either way, I like to hear what people have to say. You can message me, whisper, whatever, and tell me um, what you think of the stream, or do constructive criticisms. Sometimes I do lag. That was one of the questions. Do you lag this bad? Sometimes I do, yes. Sometimes I don't. So, it is what it is. And I deal with it. Um, oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. Oh, doggone it. It's so early that I forgot to call forth my minions. You should always call forth your minions. Minions are a good thing. Thank you, Jagax. I like minions. So, I'm carrying forth with my minions. Um, as soon as you can, I recommend getting the upgraded Excalibur, the upgraded gem bag, and all that stuff. It does help you along the way. I'm gonna start putting some of this stuff over in my yak. Yak, yak, yak. I know. I tell bad jokes. My husband tells me all the time, "That's not funny." Like my imitation of him. That's not funny either. I don't sound like that. Of course he don't. But when I tell it, he does. And he hates when I tell jokes about him. He hates when I tell jokes. Ah! So, and you'll notice I'm all bruised up. I had a fight with my mother's car. The car won. I fell, and I fell into my mother's car. So, yeah, her car won. It was not a good time. I do not recommend it for anybody. Do not fight with a car. The car will win. All right. Now I need to turn my screen. Take that and that. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Crap. I did it anyway. I'll probably need that one dose later. Oh well. Instanced. Excuse me. Y'all got to see my tonsils. All right. Let's run over here to the middle of the room. There we go. And away we go. Oh, I always attack the big guy first, because if you don't, he calls forth the little guys again. Oh, I know some of my regulars are not going to be back today because, yeah, it's a little, I have, forgotten what I was going to say. No, well, yeah, but no, I, ugh. Um, it hasn't been that long since I stopped my stream, so, and some of my other peeps that I talk to are probably still sleeping because I was up pretty late last night, and yeah, they're probably trying to catch up on their sleeps. So some of my regular peeps I probably am not going to see this morning, which makes me a little sad because I love my peeps. I've got some of the best peeps that follow me and come in and watch me regularly, and I appreciate that. It's hard to get a community, I think, going. So I appreciate the ones that help support my stream, support me emotionally. Um, I know everybody goes through something in their life that's tough, and it just means something that they take their time out of their day so that they can come in and make me feel like I'm useful. So, hi, Rice. How are you? I think Grace is going to be one of my babies, or one of my peeps, one of my babies. Yeah, you're going to be my baby, one of my peeps. Um, it's good to see you back. I don't know how you do it, because it was pretty late last night when we got off of here, or well, pretty early your time. So, but I do appreciate my returning peeps. They encouraged me to keep going. Today or this time I am doing Bandos to show my friend Dot how easy Bandos can be, even when Bandos is not the easiest one I can deal with. So that's what's up today. It's too early in the day to really tell much more than that because, because it's early. Oh, Bandos came back before I killed this last minion. Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad I could come at the end of your workday and um help you finish your day strong. Yeah, we'll do that. Now you get to see my living room. You don't have to go to bed with me. Um, I decided to do this stream in my living room, so I will be hitting my keyboard a lot more and jiggling things a lot more because, don't panic. It's not an earthquake. But I appreciate you coming back. And um, man, co-op Slayer. I loved co-op Slayer. I really did. Co-op Slayer. I did it with a friend of mine. Pink. I color pink. Whoa. See, I eat a whole lot more when I do Bandos. Bandos kicks my butt worse than any of the others. I enjoyed co-op Slayer. It gives you somebody to talk to, unless you're using two of your accounts to do it, and then you just talk to yourself. You might as well just forget it. If you gotta talk to yourself, it's just not as much fun. I don't care what they say. But yeah, I love co-op Slayer, but I like Slayer, so Slayer's got to be one of my It's got to be my second favorite skill. So, but I can help you finish your day strong. Thank you for returning. I hope you find my stream enjoyable. If you have any suggestions or um, constructive criticisms, I wouldn't mind hearing it. I know it's a low quality stream, but that's the way it has to be right now. I am poor folk. Keep that in mind, peeps. I'm poor folk. And I'm doing it with myself because Clan Event has one test get 200 co-op Slayer points. That's easy. I mean, come on. You could do that in your sleep. Wait a minute. I'm picking up Bandos stuff. Do that task for my team solo. Ah, there you go. You should stream that. I don't even know how you logged into two accounts. Well, you have 3 monitors, so that might help. I know when I had 2 monitors, I could log in to 2 of my accounts, but if I talk to myself anyway, I don't need a second character on there to talk to myself, right? You don't have to worry about talking to somebody that's going to be aggressive or anything like that because you're talking to yourself. I don't know if you talk to yourself as much as I do, but mm, at least you know you're in good company. Does anybody use combat potions? I'll pick them up. I'll drop them in GE. Anyway, thank you for coming back. Even if you do have to come back at work, it's okay with me. Just don't tell your boss I said that. Or go ahead. What are they going to do from there? It's not like they're going to travel over here and beat me up or something. So, uh, dude, a key is not. I mean, it's good to have, but it's not something to glow over. All right. Remax this alt and just needs 81 to 99 Necro. Hey, Necro's no joke. Honestly, I love Necro. I love using Necro. It has made um, everything else a little, what's the word? Easier? Outdated? Like, all these God Wars 1, outdated with Necro. I love it. And yes, you should get 99 Necro. I would encourage that. But if you're doing something with your clan, I gotta respect that too. I mean, I had a good clan once that I helped run it. I was one of the lead people. I was in charge of doing events and stuff for the clan. And when the leader left, it was they came out with official clans, and it became a matter of, do we do this with um do we go ahead and start the clan as an official clan, RuneScape clan, or do we wait for her to come back? And we went ahead and started it. And then she came back, drove everybody, all the people that kept the clan going, away. And we ended up having to this the clan ended up dismantled. And it made me so sad because me and about 4 other people worked really hard to keep the clan going while she was away. And she just tore that clan apart. Every year, you do a month-long event where the clan splits into 2 teams, and we have 110 tasks to complete. After a month, the team with the most points wins. No prizes or anything, it's just a fun event to bring the clan together. That is an awesome idea. I kind of wish we did that stuff like that in Z's clan, but I'm not a I'm not a leader in that clan anymore. I walked away for 5 years and they replaced me. How rude, right? They actually replaced me. So I'm not in charge of events or anything anymore. So I have no say in it. We I kind of wish we did stuff like that, but everybody is so worried about maxing out and getting 200 mil, everything, that really clan events happen like once a year at Christmas when we do a Secret Santa exchange. Whoopee. So you spend like a couple mil, 20, 30 mil, maybe 100 mil on a clanmate, and then you don't talk to them the rest of the year. Am I right or am I right? If you don't have that togetherness, what's the point? But I like that. You guys work together. Um, task very quiet a bit. I You did one yesterday that was to complete 120 Slayer tasks, but some are much harder. Like one task is to kill tell us with 4,000 in rage. Yeah, I don't even know how to get to tell us anymore. I am very much um stuck in some activities because I was away for 5 or 6 years, and I come back and I had been clan hopping trying to find a decent clan, and then I messaged a friend of mine. I called a friend of mine and said, "Look, I'm coming to your clan because I can't find a decent clan." So I ended up in Z's clan, and that's kind of where I'm stuck. I don't want to just leave, and then have to come back. So, and I was in one clan that I thought was going to be great, but everything, like I said, sucks, and I got yelled at in clan because it's not appropriate for children, and he wants to keep it clean, and I'm like, you know what? We're adults, and I understand you want to keep it clean, but you don't have to be a dick about it. finding clan in-game friends that you can get on with is a huge game changer. It is. And they were so concerned. What's your dex 200 mil? Are you gonna are you gonna? And I did thieving 200 mil, and then I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm not going for 200 mil again because it stresses me out. I'll do it slow, but as for hardcoring it, nah. Uh, you're just gonna quit RuneScape. I'm glad you did not quit RuneScape. I am so glad you did not quit RuneScape. I don't know you on RuneScape, but yeah. Clan persuaded you to make an Iron Man. See, there you go. Your clan was encouraging to you. I had one that it was not encouraging at all. Like it made me want to quit RuneScape every day because they were yelling about the stupidest things. Yelling at me about the stupidest things. Like, some guy come into clan and was like, "What's up, bitches?" And they yelled at him, like publicly yelled at him and disgraced him. And I'm like, that's not. And then they kicked him out and banned him and kept humiliating. I mean, kept going on. Like, I'm like, nah, that's not adult behavior. You want adult behavior, but you don't want to act adult about it. And so I left that clan. If my friends want to stick around in that clan, that's fine. But don't ask me to. So it having a good clan is a game changer. It makes RuneScape more fun. I do everything alone anymore because I just the clan I'm in does not really do a lot of clan events or team events or anything like that. So, and it makes me sad. Okay, so your clan owner is a PMod. I know a lot of PMods, but yeah, I know a lot of PMods that use worse language than me. Oh well. And I can be a pretty good sailor when I want to be. Just like a sailor type thing. Yeah, I can. I'm sorry, this dress keeps rubbing my bruise. My bruise. This dress keeps rubbing it and making it hurt worse and worse. Um, if you would like, well, I don't want to leave my clan yet, but I would like to have a clan that's a little more interactive. There's times I go into the clan and they don't. The clan's full, the chat's full, but nobody talks. In clan, you have to keep things PG. I don't know why you have to keep things PG because if you um say stuff that is filtered, then it's filtered. But our our um our Discord server has so many rules that like you have to be in a certain room to talk and stuff like that. And I never learned Discord that well. I'm still back on TeamSpeak. I'm not on TeamSpeak, but yeah, my mind is still on TeamSpeak. So I don't even know how to work Discord, and the clan's too busy with other stuff. The people are too busy with people they already know to worry about teaching me or anybody else how to use Discord. So Really? You're perma-muted because they've relaxed the censorship. Like, if you're, as long as you're not trying to evade the filter, you're not supposed to get permabanned. But Jagex does not go over their. I got a thing uh, where it said this site is not a dating site. Well, I'm married and have been for 33 years. So it's not like I was trying to date anybody, but friends and I were goofing off, and I got things saying this site is not a dating site, and I'm like, somebody needs to tell some of these P mods that, and some of the J mods too, because I've seen J mods date some of the RuneScape clients. If you're going to have that as a rule, then have it as a rule for everybody, not just the lowly servants that pay to have their accounts. Jagex is so iffy about it, about the way that they do things, that it's stupid. Ah, see, that's stupid because you are from the UK and Jagex is supposedly a UK company, even though it's owned by Americans now. That, saying that you're going for a fag is like, that's like saying, hey, I'm gay. In my day, it meant happy. You know, it's kind of dumb. Everybody gets butt hurt over nothing. I tell people, if you're going to come to my place, and don't get butt hurt, because you know I'm not the kind that's going to keep it to myself. Right? English slang on an English server. I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm totally feeling it because I got um muted for 24 hours for um saying something, because apparently that sentence means that I want to hit. Right, right. Um, right. I gotcha. I hear you. And yeah, we've got like the auto mod on, and I allowed the message not because of the homosexual bit, because of what is meant. It's not like you're trying to. Right. I hear you. I hear you. I totally hear you. I hear you. It's stupid the way that they do things. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And they have, like, I know somebody that was a player mod since they were like 13 and lied about their age. And I'm like, it's a stupid game. I mean, come on. It's kind of ridiculous. But yet, so a friend of mine says he put me up for a player mod and I was turned down. And I've been a mod before. So whatever. And I know for a fact that JMods have went after players and actively gone after players to date on game and in real life, and they tell me that Jagex isn't a dating site. Come on. Jagex is absolutely a dating site, whether they want to admit it or not. Well, now it's owned by Americans, I guess. So, at least that's what I was told. So that's part of the reason why they cater to Americans. Is because it's owned by. And and it may be their largest audience, but Americans need to quit getting butt hurt over every little thing. I mean, it's stupid to get butt hurt over something so stupid as that when that's not what was meant. Yeah, I'm with you. I feel your pain. I really do. Eh, I'll pick this stuff up. Especially since I'm getting down to the last of my. Ugh, I need to go do my prayer. Yay, go me. Yeah. And I understand that too. Grab a cuppa? Yeah. Grab me a cuppa too. It's early. Never mind, I got my soda. My mom's like, "You're from Southern Ohio. It's pop." And I was like, "It hasn't been pop since I learned that it was soda." I said, "If you're going to say it's pop, then it's soda pop." Yeah. So, ugh, I hate when my little loot screen goes away and I have to start over. All right, I'm out of food in my yak, so that's a good thing, I think. Oh, I'm. Oh, I've already been here half an hour. Nice. Um. Anyway, I'm doing Bandos, and it's the last of my God Wars 1. So I've got to figure out what next. I will probably go to the heart. I need to do the heart anyway. So I will probably start going there. And I need to do the heart because of the I need to upgrade my armor to T90. Um so I need to get the seals, the uncharged seals. And so I'll probably start doing the heart and you're gonna see me die more often. Which I think is kind of funny, you know. It does not bother me to die in RuneScape anymore. Except if you haven't watched the clip, you need to watch the clip because I get the Sarah sword and lose the Sarah sword within like less than a second. And I'm just like, oh my land. Can't believe I just did that. True story. Um, yeah, it was it was funny. Can't help but laugh. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on today. Probably not my full 2 hours because my back is hurting. I will probably finish out this bit and then I'll leave for a while because I am very sore and very stiff still from falling and tearing myself up. I got bruises. This is like the worst bruise that I've seen on my body. But I've bruised up my face, I bruised up my jaw, bad, pretty bad. I bruised up everything. Hey, check it out. I got Bandos boots, which are worth what? 50 cents now? I'm just saying. But, it's just I I got I'm so sore. Even where I'm not bruised up, I'm sore. So yeah, I will probably finish off this timer or finish off the food that was left for me, and then go to take a break. But by then, Rice Baby's going to be off of here, or Reese, or whatever. Baby's going to be off of here, and yeah, it's just going to be me or whoever else comes, but me. So, oh, my back wants to stretch, and there's no place to stretch right here, right now. I keep doing that, but then it hits that bruise, and that bruise is sore. So, it's a good way to keep from grabbing my face all the time. It's like, nope, I'm gonna electrocute you every time you grab your face. It's fun, but not fun. And I'm trying to keep an eye on Bandos because, yeah, Bandos can kill me, like, quickly. And I need to take another dose of potion. See, he keeps giving me food. It's like, I'm going to make you eat all your food, and then I'm going to not make you eat much and give it to you. So, whatever. I'm just glad that this place, that Twitch isn't as restrictive as um, RuneScape, honestly, because it's ridiculous how restrictive RuneScape can be at times. Um, yeah, I'm just like whatever. I don't know what gets into Jagex sometimes. Here we go. Huh. I keep forgetting that Bandos is an oversized ogre, and he keeps dropping me beer. Oh, I don't need that yet. It is a long and lonely morning. I'm sorry, peeps. I didn't write down anything to talk about, and nobody's in the chat to talk with me that's talking. And if you're in the chat with me. That's what I'm here for. But nobody's chatting with me, so I'm just like trying to think of things to come up with. Tongue got around my eye teeth and I couldn't see what I was saying. Trying to come up with things to say is not exactly my strong suit. I'm just saying. So talk with me. Tell me your story. I want to hear your story. Um Tell me why you play RuneScape, how you got started. And you're not allowed to use the reason because it was there. Because that's my excuse. Why did I start playing? Because it was there. How did I get started with RuneScape? Let's see. I had a friend. I was a moderator on a site where it caters to children, so everything had to be worse than PG. It had to be rated G because they cater more towards children than anything else. And their goal was to help, they said their goal was to help shelter pets. I don't know if they ever sent any money to help shelter pets, but I know that they both used the money to retire from work. And that's fine, but don't say that you're going to help shelter pets if you're not. And one of staff on that site, I was only a moderator, a head mod, but a mod. Um, One of the staff on the site was like, I was like talking to her about not not being able to relax because I was a moderator. And she said, I know a site where we can go and relax. And she pointed me to RuneScape. It was young, it was in its infancy, it was new, it was very, very new. And it was back when they had random events, and the random events could kill you. But oh, great, there's going to be a system update, and I won't be on for it. I guess that determines that. Anyway, the random event, or the staff member told me that to do the random event, or to do the RuneScape, and she kind of got me started in it and stuff. And then, I made some really good friends in RuneScape, so I stayed here and kept going. And that's how I got started. Um, I don't know what's happened to my girl Pinky. She was supposed to join me today. Actually, she said she would join me every Friday that she could, and she hasn't. But the system update doesn't happen until after my instance dies. So when my instance goes away, I'm going to go away. I'm going to take a break. I am so stiff and sore that I'm going to take a break. If you've been here long enough to hear that more than once, I'm sorry. If not, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to take a break after I get done with this instance. Ah, I keep wanting to put that in there, and that don't go in there, and that goes in there. Why I bring that with me. Call forth me minions! Minions, come forth! I love that I have 3 minions that I can call forth and be like, take that, you evil Bandos! Die, Bandos! Mwahaha! Bandos dieth. Yes, I know, I'm crazy. It's okay. We have come to terms with that. But I told a friend of mine the other day, I was like, you know, 9 out of 10 of the voices in my head don't like you. That was supposed to be a funny. Come on, people, laugh. And now I sound like the Goblin King. Well, laugh. It's okay. Splitter, whatever. Skulls. Splitter skulls. I think he says. Hey, I need to go mining some more. I've got a ton of these mining spirits in there. Although I think I've used all my dark, uh, whatever, spirits, or, yeah, sprites, not spirits, sprites. Inspect. And, Micah, and Amika, who knows? But I've used all my dark ones, and I only have 36 light ones. Okay. Pick up my Arg bones. Those used to be worth something anymore. They're not. Awesomeness. Fabulous. I'll tell you what, if you haven't watched Jeff Dunham, and you can take the language, I find him hilarious. Of course, I find Tim Allen hilarious, so, mm, my funny bone is questionable at this time. But I found a Jeff Dunham that is not full of foul language and all that. So, but I find Jeff Dunham funny. My husband don't, but he's an old prude. He's very old fashioned. You don't use that kind of language, all that. He's very persnickety. There's a word that you haven't heard in a long time, if ever. Persnickety. I have less than 15 minutes left. Go me. And I love that you don't have to wait to the last minute to do your yak, because I get a little confused sometimes with timing and stuff, and so yeah, I have totally missed my yak and had him drop everything on the floor. Actually, I'm going to call him a her. Had her drop everything on the floor. There. My yak is a girl. So Ah, somebody in the clan is asking about what the update is about. I have a sneaking suspicion that we have a JMod in our clan, and I don't know it. Welcome back, and it's probably not roped into a conversation. You probably enjoyed it. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't blame you. You snagged a Pack-Yak plushie from the Runescape merch store. Oh, I'm a little jelly. A few years ago, I was trying to pay my just keep my RuneScape membership up to date and pay my internet and stuff. I couldn't get the plushie. Things haven't changed much, except now we're a little bit better off in that department. But see, they ought to let us keep our. I've got 215 Bandos kills, so it says. They ought to let us keep the kill count when we leave here. It's a code fix because treasure hunter event was bugged. Ah, nice. Low key llama Yama Lord Llama Lord. Man, I can't even do that. I'm gonna call you Triple L. That's gonna be your name from now on. Hey Triple L, how you doing? Um, evidently there's a code fix going on RuneScape. Ooh. I love Abby Demon Task. I'm a little jelly. Do you do them in the wild? Do you do Abbey Demons in the wildy? There is a totem you can build on Anacronia that you charge once a week that lets you skip kill count at Godward's Dungeon 1. Really, I need to work on that. I need to get the different totem pieces. I appreciate that. Intimidation? Nice. I need to do that. If I'd had my kill count, if they'd let me keep my kill count or whatever, I would not have lost that Sarah sword. If y'all haven't watched it, you need to watch that 5-minute clip that I clipped out because I gain a Sarah sword and lose the Sarah sword in less than a second. It's like your gold beam shines over one of the objects or something like that. Oh dear, you're dead. I mean, before I can even get done reading it, I was being teleported out because I was dead. I love the wieldy, and I always do a few extra Abbey demons just because. Hey, I got Godsword Shard too. Nice. So yeah, watch it. It's funny because I get the sword and lose the sword in the same breath. It's hilarious. I mean, some people might not think so, but yeah, what can you do? I mean, really, I could have screamed and broke my computer, but then my computer's broke, and I'm guaranteed not to get a god sword after that. So yeah, it was really funny. I was like, the most epic fail ever. I think that was the quickest anybody ever got and lost a Sarah sword. It has to be the quickest. There's no two ways about it. So, yeah. Over 2K kills in an hour in the wildy? That's impressive. I don't care who you are. Of course, I'm not really good at fighting. You can see that. I'm just like, whatever. But yeah. Oh, ooh, okay. That's worse than me losing the Sarah sword. Sorry. I am truly sorry about that one. But I found it totally hysterical. I just like, uh, you can either cry or laugh. And I wasn't going to cry over it. It's a pixel. Well, a bunch of pixels. But still, I'm not going to sit here and cry over losing a Sarah sword. I've got one in the bank. So, yeah. And you losing the Hazelmere ring, signet ring is a lot worse than me losing a stupid Sarah sword. So, yeah, at least it wasn't a good item. It's an expensive item, but not good. So, yeah, I know everybody's got a story, right? I need to call forth me minions. But after this, really? Is it really the biggest wasted GP? I've never had one. I've never had enough GP to buy one. Or if I did, then either I didn't know it or I bought something else instead. Like, well, can't even say I bought my scythe. I didn't. My besties went together and bought me a scythe. So, and then they come out with necromancy. So my scythe is pretty much, useless to me now because I use necromancy. Go fig. It's like, why waste the money on the big stuff when you've got the little stuff. Yes, I got my prayer points recharged. But I have less than 5 minutes left in this instance. So I love my luck of the dwarfs. I don't think I've been playing since the day RuneScape launched, but I've been playing for quite a while. Like it was in its infancy when I started. So, ugh, I need to put some of my food up. Isn't that a great problem to have? Put some of your food away. Yeah, it first it takes all your food and then you have to put some away. Who do you want to add? The rice or me? Me, I'm snoozer. Just add me and message me. I'm trying to look for friends that play a little bit since, yeah, my friends, most of them don't play anymore. So, yeah, but, oh, I forgot to call forth me minions. I remember when these bones used to be worth something and I would stay and kill to get these bones, and now it's like, meh, okay, be that way. Absolutely. Add me in game. I dare you. SNOODER. Message me to say hi, and I will add you back. I think my yak is full. Stupid yak. Mwahaha. Yeah, I'm not going to waste one dose of potion for this. So, I hope you all have. Oh, I've killed 200 of him. Yay! I hit a milestone. My overload's about to wear off. I'm not going to refresh it because I've only got a minute left in this thing. Um, Actually, I am going to be off of here by the time you get home. So you have a blessed evening and take care of yourself. So stay safe. I'm going to stay on here till I'm done with this, and then I'm going to bank everything and get off and take a break because, yeah, my back's a little sore from, beating up the car. Most funniest story ever. My mom's car beat me up. So I was trying to unload the groceries and stuff, and um, my mother said something to me, and was turned around to say something to her. Now, my husband said something to me, and I was talking to him, and my mother said something to me, and I turned around to say something to her, and my knee gave out from too many turns. And hopefully I get one more chance. Yes, I do. Yes. And so when my knee gave out, I tried to grab a hold of the trunk of the car to keep my balance, and that's how I tore up this arm. I um, bruised it all up and got a knot on it from grabbing the trunk of the car, and it got stuck. It got caught in the trunk of the car. I bruised my palm right in here. I bruised the tail light hit me here, and then this arm hit, and I've got cuts here and a knot here. Yeah, so I kind of tore myself up a little bit. Um, Trying to take care of, or trying not to fall. I tore myself up. So I'm going to go take a break. And I thank you guys for stopping in. Um, oh yeah, be that way. I do hope that you will all come back at another time. Hey, I used to know a girl named Jenna. Um, I added you. I will talk to everybody later. They're getting ready for the update, so I need to get off of here anyway. And empty gem bag. So, thank you for tuning into my stream. And thank you for um thank you for keeping me company. That's great. I'm okay with knowing more than one Jenna. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the company. May God bless the rest of your day. Bye, peeps.